campervan, and how do you see it fitting into your lifestyle?
Oh, we just love to spend time outside, mostly in the nature and national parks, so I'm hoping to use it quite a bit.
Yeah, and we live in San Diego, so it's close to the desert and to Borrego, and that's what we like to do. We got an all-wheel drive, and so we hope to put it to good use in the sand and dirt and where there's nobody else.
Yeah, so here at Scenic Vans, we break up the building process into 3 different stages. We have the roughen stage to start out. It includes the demo, the pre-wire, installation, framing, ceiling, floor, and a bunch of little odds and ends.
So I just got done putting up the roof rack and then the ladder, extending up to the roof.
So you can kind of see on this far one, I'm just putting the screws in there. Before I do that, actually plug these guys in. You can't mess it up. It's like one's a male, one's a female. And then this is the other side. So they all just kind of keep connecting this way, and then these two are finally the positive and negative. Let's set that in.
So this is the hole for the water fill line.
And then do you want some water?
So are there any features you're particularly excited for in your van?
Well, I was looking for a electric build-out that doesn't have any other fuel other than diesel, because that seems to be most efficient, and you have solar panels on the roof, you have big batteries, and are self-sufficient.
Just being able to go boondocking mainly.
Yeah.
And enjoy the features.
Just be independent and be out on our own.
So what I did just now was I cut a bunch of pieces. There's a bunch of different ones here. This one right here specifically goes right here. We're gonna get it over there and get polyed and everything like that. We're gonna clean it up there. It's gonna look real nice, and it's gonna hide all this machinery back here. Was there a particular moment that made you decide like we need a camper van?
We've always wanted one.
Yes, renting is always, okay, you gotta get there, rent the van, outfit it, and then go. And with owning one, we just can go on a whim. Like everything is set up and just head out and go.
Well, it's almost set up. It's all sitting on our living room floor right now, ready to be loaded.
Do you think you'll be using more campsites or off the beaten trail?
Go off the beaten trail would be our
Definitely,
preference.
That's our main goal, to do that.
The second part of the building process is the living stage. That's when you get the walls in and the switches, and you start to place the furniture, when you really start to see the van kind of come together.
And the curvature of this wall.
Because it gets a whole path wall that goes here, and then like under the bed. Get in your home.
Get in your home!
Let's finish this beautiful plumbing. We're gonna make it even a little bit prettier. So we just did the back of the van plumbing. We got the 3 lines running over here, hooking up to the Tetra van, running through and entering into the galley.
Where he's making this backsplash right here, it meets perfectly with the bottom of the timer switch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That is too perfect. That's great.
It's getting a little DC outlet right here. The final stage in our build process is the finish stage. That's when we're finishing up the electrical, finishing up the plumbing, doing all the tests, making it look pretty, putting overheads up, and all the little odds and ends to make it a finished product.
Give the old taparoo. Come on. Come on, baby. Lift them up like a bridge and then bring them down together.
It's not gonna.
No, it's not. Come on, baby. Eggs and gravy. Come on, baby. Ooh. There we go. Hey, money. Look at that. Money.
That is as tight as it gets. That ain't going.
This ain't going nowhere.
Already left footprints.
Do you like it?
Oh, it's so beautiful.
So he's gonna give you the grand tour now.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead. You guys get up there.
Let's teach you.